Hey, come on out. We're having a fire sale today. You ever notice words are very confusing? You drive on a parkway, park on a driveway. There's so many words that just don't make sense that you got to sit there and scratch your head. Life can be that way too. It can be very confusing. We're going to get you away from that confusing. We want to get you away from all confusion in life. We want to bring clarity through mind, body, and spirit. Well, how do we get that? First, it comes from the very basic of loving yourself. Self-love, self-care. Do you take care of yourself? When was the last time you looked in the mirror and said, man, you're a wonderful human being? When was the last time you did something kind for yourself just because you wanted to be your own best friend? We're always looking outside of our being, trying to figure out what's wrong with us. If people treat me a certain way, there must be something wrong with me. I know I did that for years. I now decide my own self-worth. I don't need anybody to define who I am. And you don't either. That is the beginning of clarity, is understanding who you are, believing in yourself, and getting rid of all the confusion and darkness in your life. There's a beautiful world out there, but the narcissist does not want you to see it. I've realized over the years that I expected something out of people, my parents, people I dated, married, whatever, siblings. Expectations was one of my greatest disappointment. I expected them to look at me a certain way. I expected them to respect me. I expected them to be happy for me. Then I realized that is everything outside me. Did you know expectations of others is there always something outside of us? Do you know how to never be disappointed again? Ever? Don't expect anything. Don't expect anything from anybody. Then when they do something nice or kind, you're pleasantly surprised. Just assume the worst, I guess, huh? Don't worry about it. Just if they're supposed to do something, if they do it, then woo, wow. But you don't have to tolerate it in your life. You don't have to accept their standard. You get your own standard and stick by your standard. So what I want to make sure today, what we're talking about, is getting out of any type of confused state, getting out of darkness, getting in the right direction in life. It all starts with believing in yourself and self-care and self-love. Those are the very basic foundations of having a better life. Without those, you can't. There's no way to ever live in a state of happiness. No way to have joy in your life. No way to live the life that you were meant to live. These are things that we're given at birth, and they've been taken away from us somewhere along the line. Most of the time, it's because we have lived in a family or grown up in a family out of harmony with our authentic self. Be your authentic self, but be your best authentic self. Raise yourself up to greatness. This is just words from Joe Cox today. Finding your greatness is your goal. You're born the perfect you, and your job is to become the best you. From my heart to yours, blessings.